Just chilling out here on my porch. Ain't nobody in the chat yet, so I'm just gonna sit here and kind of chill. It's really nice out here right now. Axel! Axel started getting where he likes to run off. I don't care if he stays right around here, but the other day he ran off through the woods chasing deer and stuff, and he didn't come back for a few minutes. And it's not that I'm worried he won't come back, because I know he will. But everybody in the whole world that sees him goes, "Oh, that's such a pretty dog." And he's so friendly, I'm afraid somebody will just pick him up and take him, and then he'll be gone. And I don't want that happening, because I don't have a dog. Hey, don't run off too far there, buddy. Come here. So you guys, if you watch this later, you're mostly going to see me sitting here yelling at the dog. Not really yelling, but just being like, "Hey, come here, Poopy. Where's my Poopy?" Stuff like that. Must be some other show on, since nobody's popped in yet. What you doing, buddy? Axel's over here. What you doing, Axel? He's just walking around, looking for stuff and things. Come here, buddy. Starts getting dark, he won't go far. He don't like running around in the dark. It's getting a little dark right now. We got one person here. Hey, one person. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just sitting out on the porch, streaming and hollering at Axel. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. I don't even know where he went. There he is, sitting back there. What are you looking for, buddy? You can see him right there over my shoulder. See him sitting there. What are you looking for? Bunny rabbits? Deers? You got Eric Hawkins in the chat. What's up, Eric Hawkins? See Axel sitting over there? I'm petting him. Yeah, I'm just sitting on the porch chilling out for a few minutes. I brought Axel out so he can run around, and I got to go in and work on some music here in a few minutes and do some other stuff. I don't want to do a whole lot. I'm tired. I took some sinus medicine and it turns me into a zombie. Where, Axel? Come here, buddy. Come here, give you a treat. I got treats. Come here. Come here, buddy. I still feel like a zombie, Eric. Not as bad as earlier. The sinus medicine's starting to wear off, but it's starting to make me all clogged up and crap again. I don't know where he went. Axel, oh, there he is. Come here, buddy, I'll give you a treat. Come here. Look here. Look here. Look here. He's like, "Oh boy, I like Dims. I like Dims," he says. Come here, buddy. Jump up here. Oh, there he is. There he is. Got his treat. Now he's getting out of here. He's got Stupid Noofy in here. I don't know what you're talking about there in the chat. He pops up for a minute and then I can't really see it as good because I'm on my phone and it's small. Tried to run it on my tablet, but it doesn't run very good on my tablet. Hey, come here, buddy. I'm one of those annoying people, like the people you see hollering at the kids all the time. I'm like that about my dog. I'm like, "You get over here." Yeah, I ain't never done drugs in my whole life, because taking Benadryl and like stuff like that makes me feel so bad It makes me feel like not normal and out of my head. And I don't understand why anybody want to feel like it for fun. So, it just, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh. Yeah. This is like the generic NyQuil pills. They weren't the actual NyQuil brand. It's like the dollar store brand. I got you some more treats, but you gotta stay up here and be good. You gotta stay up here and be good. You don't get them right yet. No. You go play, and I'll give them to you in a little bit, okay? You go play. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. He's like, no. He's like, I'm not doing it. No, but last night I was absolutely miserable. I very rarely sleep in a bed, but I was so tired. I was watching Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition on my phone, and I just went in, lay down in the bed and left it on. Fell asleep. I woke up. I woke myself up. I was coughing really hard, and I'd coughed so hard that I got cramps um in my sides, and I had to get up. And then I felt like I was just all stopped up, and I took those sinus pills, and then it's like I slept all night, but it was just these delirious, weird, crazy dreams. And when I get up in the morning, I've got this feeling. It's just like I don't feel like myself. I feel weird. It's like somebody just turned a switch. I don't like it. I still feel that way. I don't like it. Eric says he tried weed about 6 years ago for the first time. Didn't feel anything different. I've had some people tell me that too. I had one friend though tell me that they done it once, and the one time they done it, they got really, really paranoid and like freaked out. And like right now, Eric, I just don't feel like myself. That's why I hate taking those sinus pills. They clear everything up, but it makes me depressed and just I don't feel right. I feel like there's like it's just a fog, and I'm in a bad mood. I've been hateful to poor old Axel all day, and it's just not me. And he's not doing anything other than just being Axel. Stuff that he just shouldn't even aggravate me, but it just aggravates me to no end. And I feel so bad, and I get feeling bad, and I just don't like it. I do not like it. I can't say that enough. And then I went to the store to get some Mountain Dew Zeros, and they don't have any anywhere. Sorry for this terrible camera view. They don't have any anywhere. So I don't got no Dew Zeros. So I got some Diet Dr. Peppers. And they just don't. They're just not the same. They're just not the same. I dropped off some packages. I was supposed to drop off yesterday. Sorry, everybody. And I forgot a few more at home because I'm an idiot. So I think all the Kickstarter was fulfilled a couple days ago. But on Indiegogo, I had 5, 6, 7 people that wanted the Kickstarter cover, and they got it. So all those are fulfilled. I've got one support the troops order. I've got and then I've got the hardbacks. I got a couple that's got sent back because the addresses are wrong. So I'm going to try to communicate to them people and get their addresses. And I've got 3 overseas orders that I'm going to fulfill, but I'm going to check their addresses first because they're weird and I don't like them. Eric says some people react that way to medicine. Maybe you should try some herbal remedies like tea and stuff. Might remove the fog. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try something, man. I can't even, Benadryl does the same thing to me. If I take Benadryl, I don't know. It just makes me not me at all. Well, what really stinks about it is I'm sending these books out and it's costing me like $8 to send them, and then it comes back to me, and that's a whole nother $8 I'm gonna have to spend to try to send the book again. So that's a pain to it. That aggravates me, because I mean, it's just frustrating. I don't want to sit and complain about it because it's not worth complaining about, but it's just annoying. HG in the chat dropping links. Guys, you need to go if you looking for something to back. Vestry with the matte welding cover is 82% funded, so they're really close. I don't know if Lily and Wet by Tonic Mold's funded. I know they were really close on Indiegogo. And of course, you can back Otis Stein, which is funded, but it's still awesome. So, man, Eric, I've been paying so much money on shipping. It's not even. It's ridiculous. And I've been at the point where I'm paying out of pocket for a while. Like I've got to find. I'm gonna have to pay for the 20 hardback books out of pocket, so that's not going to be cool either. So don't add lots of extras to your stuff. We got Marshall in here. He says, how's your sinuses? They're alright, but like I was telling Eric, those pills put me in a fog. So I'm just kind of foggy and weird. But it's been a pretty nice day. I don't know where most of it went because I'm just kind of sitting there like, it's just like I turned my brain off, and before I know it, tomorrow's my nephew's birthday party. Their birthdays are like a day apart, so they have the same party. But my oldest nephew's going to be 14, which blows my mind. I can't even believe it. It makes me feel like I'm 1,000,000 years old. HG said Lily and Whippawet's fully funded, so that's good. I can't wait to get that book. I really like Tonic Mold. I think when I get off here, I'm gonna go work on some music, and then yeah, Marshall, that's the way I am. And I've been trying to get Skinny to do that, but Skinny argues with me, and I'm like, Skinny, you're gonna go broke. But Skinny is just excited, and he's a really good guy. And you guys don't even know how much that guy works on stuff and worries about getting it done. He's a really good dude. We got Lorenzo in here. What's up, Lorenzo? I feel bad because I haven't got to stream with Lorenzo in a while, and he sent me a couple invites, and I think the last one I got, I may have been asleep or on my way to work. Lorenzo's a good guy. You guys can watch his channels. He has lots of really good shows. He gets a lot of random people, and they have some cool conversations. Stupid Noofy says, my youngest turned 7 yesterday. It makes you feel old, I bet, man. Eric Hawkins says, my oldest granddaughter turns 8 next week. I'm only 49. That's funny. We got Firefox Pro. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I saw you were streaming outside a little while ago. Guys, if you did not subscribe to Firefox's channel, go check it out. He does all kind of cool stuff. Reviews comics, and he was playing Maniac Mansion the other day. I got a kick out of that. Made me want to play some old point-and-click games. Really enjoyed that. I don't always participate in the chat because most of the time I just turn it on my phone, and I'll sit my phone down and work on something or do something else. So Lorenzo says he had Tim Lim and Soy Rage, a parody character, on a special guest last night. That's cool, man. I seen the stream, but like I was telling these guys, I took some sinus medicine, and I was trying to watch Drawn and Corner at one point, Drawn and Quarter Fan Edition at one point. I laid down and fell asleep. Actually, tonight is a work night, but I got to work a double tomorrow, and one of the part-timers asked me if they could pick up some extra hours. And I said, sure, you can have my Friday if you want it. So, other green people. It's not easy being green, Lorenzo. Well, it's getting dark out here, guys. Axel's been out here playing, running around. I guess I want to take some more sinus medicine and be a zombie for a couple days. Just a zombie out for like a week. Maybe, it's okay, Lorenzo. So I'm down to the point, Lorenzo, where I'm going to order some of the hardback books. I might just have to order just a small amount at a time to get things done because I'm running low on fundage. But I've got 17 orders to fulfill, and then Legends of Lone Wolf will be done. I've got a buddy of mine. We had a little I can't remember if it's 8 or 10 pages, little story that we were doing. We're just going to release it. That was Legends of Lone Wolf, Lorenzo. You got the hardcover. So, that'll come with the hardcover book, and you got the Muttman variant cover with that, and then all the goodies. So, and there is a ton of goodies with that campaign. So, like I said, I'll probably just have to order a few at a time and start shipping them, but they'll get done here pretty soon. I'm sorry it's so long, but it's just the way I learned lots of lessons in this stuff. But you'll like the extras. There's lots of extras with that. Like I said, I got a buddy. He's gonna have an 8 to 10 page story done. So I think we might just release it as a little black and white book, and I might do a campaign and sell that for $2, and then throw in do that and Lone Wolf 1, maybe a few of the extras of Legends that I've got. I think I guess I'm going to end up with Legends. I had people tell me locally that they want it, but then like when I'm like I got the books, they never want to come buy them. So I might have 4 or 5 extra copies. But I'll do a campaign for the 10-page book me and him did, and then throw Lone Wolf in there and all them extras and the couple extras I got of Legends, and I think I've got like 14 copies of what is it? Napalm Brothers. Some of those ash cans. It's all the overprints because we sent a bunch out to everybody, and then I've got some set aside with all the rest of the books. I'm sending Operation Gratitude, which is like a big giant box full. But I gotta go through and actually count all those and make sure they're all right. And I actually have some extras I was going to donate because I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And I've got comics, and they're all like 90s comics, so they're not really worth more than like $1 or $2. And I don't feel like, trying to sell them online for $1 a piece or anything. It's more trouble than what it's worth. I'm gonna work on that. I got plenty of stuff to do. I just don't feel like doing it. If I keep taking sinus pills, I won't never get nothing done. I'll just sit and be like, drink Dr. Peppers. No, Firefox Pro. I don't have any old image stuff. I never was into image. They're mostly like I got some Wolverine and some Spider-Man, some Ghost Riders. Yeah, I don't know. I still really don't mess with it. I feel like I do just go ahead and donate them to Operation Gratitude, maybe. I like Marvel when it's like late 80s, early 90s. Actually, 70s, 80s, early 90s. I like Marvel. I like DC in the 70s and 80s. And like Batman in the 90s. I'm okay with Batman there. Uh, as far as the image goes, I like Savage Dragon and Spawn, and that's about it. But I actually want to check out a bunch of the Rob Liefeld stuff because I've been listening to his podcast a lot. And it's kind of funny. He's got all this documentation and stuff, and his story for leaving Image is completely different than the story Image tells. But he's got all the papers and dates and documents to back up his story, so it's kind of funny. Marshall says, "I commend you for keeping with your word and getting these books out, even with all the bumps in the road, and then not giving up on making comics." Yeah, man, I swear, man, it's been so hard, and especially at this point, like I was working a lot of overtime, making all that money, and I had to sink it all in this book. I just learned that I don't care what anybody says, what they promise. I just need to take care of it myself, and I know what I want to do with my books. And if I say, "Hey, we're not doing stretch goals on anything that I'm in charge of," then we're not going to do any of that stuff. From here on out, man, when I do a book, and I guess I'm gonna stick with crowdfunding because nobody wants to buy from like an Etsy page or nothing. There's just crowdfunding's just a thing to do. So even with the books completely finished, they still want to just go crowdfunding. But I'm just going to do, black and white, 15, 20-page books and go from there. Marshall says Raw Observations is great. Oh, dude, I love it. I absolutely love it. Um, it's such a great show. Firefox said Liefeld stuff varies in its quality. Yeah, I think it depends on if you listen to Raw Observations, you can tell when he's really into a project what got his 100%. And you can tell when he was just mailing it in, and he lets you know. That's one reason he wanted to leave Image. He was just done with it. This is what I've learned, Firefox Pro. You can't trust any comic pro. Every comic pro I've seen that's left the big two or anything, even the ones that work there, they're all liars and backstabbers. They backstab each other to get jobs. They lie. You can't believe anything they say. They've all got overinflated egos. They've never worked a real job. They don't know anything about doing any kind of. And I'm not saying that they don't work hard drawing their pictures. But they've never got out and had a real job. So most of them I take with a grain of salt. Eric Hawkins says, yeah, he did admit on his podcast to doing what is it they call it? Not actually doing the book, not doing full pencils. just doing oh crap. He's just doing layouts pretty much. From what I understand, Firefox Pro, half of it has been like there's people that have roughs. There's some people that have got the crowdfunded book, but a whole lot of people that wasn't. No, Douglas Ernst was not a comic pro. He is just a writer. He's just pretty much a journalist. So he's not in that world. And what I don't get about the crowdfunder being completely delivered is that it's done. Like there's people that he was selling it at a Comic Con, or I don't know why all of them haven't been sent out. And I'm not saying he's a perfect guy. Nobody's perfect, but I love listening to his stories. And there's a lot of funny stuff he tells, and I believe a lot of stuff he tells. But I believe he's just as crappy as the rest of them. So, anyways, guys, it's completely dark out here, and I'm gonna wrap this up and take old Poopy back inside. He's been up here on the porch. It's getting dark. He don't much care about running around in the dark. As far as art goes, Liefeld is not one of my favorites. Like I said, I barely have anything that he's ever done. I do have like the second print of New Mutants somewhere. I found all kinds of stuff I didn't even know I had that I probably not even read. People gave me or that I bought in lots and stuff. As far as the artists go from Image, I like Eric Larson a lot, even though he's like mentally insane now. Like his Spider-Man back in the day is one of my favorites, and I really liked early Savage Dragon. But I'm starting to get eaten by mosquitoes too, so I'm gonna get off here and go and chill in the house for a bit. Anyways, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.